Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Greetings, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2021. My name is Vanessa Minto, and I would like to welcome you to the 2021 commencement ceremony for Brooklyn Collegiate Preparatory High School. Let's go Lions!
Good evening, class of 2021. AP Lewis, AP Minto, AP Dye, Brooklyn Collegiate teachers and staff, friends and family of class of 2021. I have the honor of privilege of addressing you this evening as principal of Brooklyn Collegiate High School. This has been an extraordinary year of tremendous loss, but as we end the year and our scholars implement their post-secondary plans, we are full of hope and promise that our young people will guide us to a place of healing and rejuvenation. Throughout the past year, our BC community has experienced a significant amount of change. We started the school year meeting some of you, welcome you back to the building, and then we had to go 100% remote from November 18th to March 18th. We were on mute, then we were not on mute. We were on Google Meet, we were on Zoom, we were on Teams. We handed in electronic assignments. Some were empty. We got up every morning. Sometimes we were showered, sometimes we were not. Sometimes we combed our hair, sometimes we didn't. Sometimes we brushed our teeth, sometimes we didn't. There were dogs barking, there were babies crying. Your parents and siblings interrupted your learning, but you managed to learn. You managed to persevere. You managed to focus. You fought through and persevered. We came back in March and our teachers and staff were in person. We tested for COVID. We quarantined. We tested for COVID. We quarantined. The foundation of our ability to bend and change and be flexible was all built on the strength of our sense of community pre-pandemic. We leaned on each other over and over and over again. We have created a community in our classrooms, in our offices, in our teams, in our school buildings, in the auditorium, the gym, the classrooms, the library, the playground. We had study teams, athletic teams, autistic teams, and service teams. You have worked so hard for this very moment. Please take this time to thank all your friends and family, all the staff members who have helped you to this point. So it is with great gratitude that I congratulate you and I look forward to seeing you in the future and all the great things you do. We will love you and miss you.
Hello, my name is Lisa Kernahan and I am a teacher at PS 178. I am absolutely delighted to have the opportunity to congratulate the graduating class of 2021 on achieving this major milestone. Today, I want to particularly celebrate a young man who embodies resilience and perseverance. A young man who solidified for me in my early years of teaching the power of love and the impact it has on teaching and learning. When I met him, he was reserved and somewhat shy, so it took some time for us to build trust. But when it happened, he became a force to reckon with. He exhibited a love of learning like no other. Someone rightfully said, "The capacity to learn is a gift. The ability to learn is a skill. The willingness to learn is a choice." And this young man willingly made a choice every day to learn new skills. It's one of his many gifts, a gift that I was blessed to share in for 3 years. He encouraged me to learn. He challenged me to be a better teacher, a better person. He may tell you that I helped him, but little does he know it was really him helping me to realize my purpose. A testament to the bond and the love we share. His name is Tamar Thorne. Tamar, I am so proud of you and humbled to be a part of your journey. Now, as you move on to college, remember to stay true to your values, let them motivate and guide your actions, and go confidently in the direction of your dreams. And now, it is with extreme pride and joy that I present to you my hero and your salutatorian of the class of 2021, Tamar Thorne. I love you, Tamar, and congratulations.
Good morning, Principal Newman, Assistant Principal Minto, Lewis and Dye, teachers and staff of Brooklyn Collegiate, elected officials, and the graduating class of 2021. Throughout my 4 years of high school, I would have never thought I would achieve so much and do what seemed to be impossible. Before starting high school, I thought I was going to be bullied, not make friends, and fail my classes because I thought high school was super difficult, but it was the opposite. The students were nice to me, I wasn't getting bullied, I made friends, I felt accepted and welcomed by people. I passed all my classes with honors, made it to the national honors 4 school years in a row, passed all my classes with honors, passed my regents, and got offers from multiple colleges, but I chose Kingsborough Community College because I loved their campus and they had a major I always wanted, and it was culinary. I always wanted to do culinary arts because I love food, and I always wanted to try to cook delicious foods that I see people on TV cook like Gordon Ramsay. I would like to thank my mother and my siblings who were always by my side, supported me and there for me, and always happy for my accomplishments. I would like to thank the teachers who helped me achieve my goals, who motivated me to do more. People always said that high school was going to be a difficult journey, but boy did I prove them wrong. There were times I wanted to give up my dreams of wanting to be a chef. There were times I wanted to give up all my dreams or wanted to be alone due to all the stress that my disability put me through. But I always remember my motto, to be the best who must handle the worst. I had to endure the most difficult times to achieve the great times. I had to prove to myself that I can achieve anything as long as I put my mind to it and not let anything get in my way. My mom always told me to never change my path because if I do something so little, it can affect my future endeavors and ruin my goals. I always thought that because of my disability, I was going to accomplish my goals and it will hold me back from unleashing my potential and showing what I'm capable of. I always thought that my disability would ruin my future opportunities, but some said it was a superpower because even with this disability, I did the impossible and did a lot of things a person with a disability normally wouldn't do. As you all know, that I have autism and I have this love-hate relationship with it. I love my disability because it makes me want to go beyond and achieve more, but I hate it because it makes me feel like I'm not normal like everyone else and will be treated differently because of my disability. In my old school, my classmates used to make fun of my disability because of my way of speaking and the way I act. I had to deal with that for years, and it made me feel like with this disability, I was nothing and pathetic and nobody would like me. But despite all of that, I used my disability as a way of helping me strive harder. Even with my disability, I achieved a lot. I got on the honor roll so many times that I lost track. Got to be in the national honors for 4 school years in a row, passed all my classes with honors, and I became the salutatorian of the class of 2021. Even when people kept making fun of me due to my disability, I still achieved a lot and showed people that even with a disability, you can still accomplish anything. Thank you all for supporting me and never doubting me. I will miss you all and won't ever forget you all. Farewell.
Good evening, Principal Newman, Assistant Principals Minto, Lewis, and Dye, teachers, staff, family and friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2021. When I met this young woman back in 2017, I noticed her passion to learn and was intrigued. It wasn't until 2018 when she failed the English Regents that I became intimately familiar with the force Ariane Abreu. Having recently come to America and having limited knowledge of academic English, she walked up to me with puffy hair and red and puffy cheeks. She shoved this piece of orange paper into my arms and said, "You teach me English." I was confused. Just minutes before, teachers were discussing how she passed the other exams without a language translation. I looked at the paper and said, "You'll have to come to summer school and I'll help you." I really had no idea how to teach someone the language from scratch, so I researched and asked other teachers, my coworkers, and some friends, and I thought I was going to go in there and try my best. To my surprise, I didn't need any of it. She followed my every word, mimicked my speech patterns, and even my laugh sometimes. It was weird. I realized that she was willing to learn so long as someone was there to help her through the tough parts. Not that the other teachers didn't teach her, but she needed additional preparation. Although many days in that summer school classroom, it was hot, it was sweaty, and unfortunately it was just she and I because it was hot and sweaty. She worked harder than everyone else in the room, whether they were there or not. She read more, she spoke out loud, she read out loud, she read at home, she read signs on the wall. And it was more than I ever expected. That was when I met not Ariane the noun, but Ariane the verb. Her actions always speak louder than her words. That's why we're not surprised that Miss Ariane Abreu is the recipient of multiple college acceptances, recipient of a full scholarship to New York University for chemical engineering, and our class of 2021 valedictorian. So ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the myth, the legend, the force of nature, Ariane Abreu.
Good afternoon, Principal Ms. Newman, Assistant Principal Ms. Mento, Ms. Lewis, and Mr. Dye, staff, teachers, guests, families, and friends. Most importantly, the graduating class of 2021. Before we start, can we all give a special shout out to Mr. Will for staying up late all day and every day with us to commit to college, and to Ms. Glenn for always being there for us no matter how much she said no. I would like to thank my mother for always being there for me when I needed her and when I didn't. It's her support that has helped me go through everything I went to. Y gracias a mis abuelos por always darme cariño, y espero que estén bien orgullosos de mí. Can you believe we made it? Look at all of us here, dressed in our caps and gowns, ready to leave this place and take on the world. Some of us are going to college, some of us are going to start new careers, and some of us are going to the military. But all good things must come to an end. When we walk into this building on September 2017, did you think we would have endured the school almost closing, a global pandemic, and racial injustice, and Ms. Newman calculus class? Imagine, When we were freshmen, we looked at the seniors and said, that would never be me. I'm going to pass all my classes, go to lunch outside, and come to school whenever I want. And here we are, graduating at home, wanting to be with our friends, but we can't. And to some respect, we were right. Looking at the class of 2017, that wouldn't be us, but would it really be a graduation celebration for the class of 2021 if it wasn't in the middle of a disaster? That brings me to address you with some important piece of knowledge. The last thing you will ever hear me say, be the best of you for you. As a society, we are constantly taught to be who the world wants us to be. To go to school, get good grades, go to college, okay. But nobody ever asks us what we really want. Why are we following the footsteps of the people before us that didn't go through the experiences we did in the pandemic and other situations that we had to go through? And now, I'm not saying don't go to college or don't get good grades. I'm saying be the best of you for you. Do what you do for you. Because the society we live in would be better for it. The world is filled with rules and regulations that no longer fit the way we live life now. The internet exists, and the way we communicate and engage with others is very different from how our parents did at our age. But I need you to hold on to something else. Be responsible for whatever actions you take. It is important for us to be better than our previous generations. We have to rethink and reimagine everything. But to get there, you have to acknowledge your strengths and weaknesses. You have to know that math isn't your thing, so you go to Femi, who is a mathematical genius. Go to Wajiha for advice on how to handle difficult people. Go to a Layla for the right word to add to your presentation or your speech. And go to Andrew to get drippy, you know? Go to Courtney to, you know, whenever you need somebody to defend you without question. Know your network, but add value to that space too, because those people are gonna have to come back to you for something at some point. If you can't do it, then you may get pushed out of the group, and that is of your own doing. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." The chaotic space we are in now is ours, so let's make it hermoso. And if you didn't understand what I just said, Ms. De Negro needs to take back your credit, because that is not it. And thank you very much.
Good evening, class of 2021. Congratulations. You guys certainly did not make this journey easy. You did not take the easy route. Maybe the scenic route, but definitely not the easy route. But you got here. You managed to complete all your work. You managed to complete every challenge and task that you were faced with over the last 4 years. And you managed to do it in one of the hardest periods of our lifetime. So congratulations. This day is finally here. Yes, you've made it. And if you're not sure, look over your shoulder and you'll see that your parents and your family and your friends are very proud of you in this moment. And we are too. These speeches usually have cliches like follow your passion, follow your dreams, take risks, listen to your heart, be yourself. But if I'm being Miss Lewis, I'm not gonna give you those cliches. But I will tell you something. The last 15 months has taught me something about you. You have managed to survive the hardest time in your life as the youth of today, and you were not terrified by it. Whether you realize it or not, you are indeed limitless beings. So, acknowledge the moments in your life's journey. I want you to appreciate the people that make the moments and the journey worthwhile. But more than ever, I want you to applaud yourselves for continually taking the next step. You are the class of 2021. and there's nothing that you cannot do.
Good evening. My name is Vanessa Minto. I'm one of the assistant principals at Brooklyn Collegiate Preparatory High School. I would like to congratulate the class of 2021. It has been an honor learning with you. Your collective spirit has been a source of joy to me. Please remember to stay true to who you are. That is indeed your responsibility. Congratulations. Take a bow.
Greetings to everyone in their respectable places on tonight, and to the class of 2021. Congratulations. You have did the work, you have put in your time, and today we celebrate you. You are the class of resiliency, you are the class of advocacy, you are a class that will not be forgotten. I remember seeing some of you as 10th graders and seeing you mature and grow before my eyes. Taking college trips with you guys to actually helping you guys with your college applications. There was never a dull moment with any one of you guys. As you go forward out to the world, take with you every lesson that you learned from Brooklyn Collegiate High School, a college board school. And most importantly, know that your story is your story. Do not allow anyone to tell you or write your story, but you be the author of your own life and write your own story. And once again, congratulations to class of 2021 from Mr. Will.
Good morning, Principal Newman, Assistant Principal Ms. Minto, staff, families, friends, and the amazing graduating class of 2021. I am Miss Laverne Mason, and I am honored and delighted to wish you farewell on behalf of the Brooklyn College Trio Talent Search Program. Today is a day of celebration and joy, not only because you are graduating and moving on to the next phase of your life, but for all the sacrifice and determination it took for you to arrive at this moment. And you did it. Your graduating class is dear to us because, despite so many hard tasks, sadness and grief, and let's not forget social distancing, wearing masks, and remote learning, at the end of it all, you completed this part of the journey with great achievements. You showed resilience and determination, and for that, you deserve all the praises. If we have been tough on you, your teachers or parents at times, well, it was to prepare you for this moment and build a strong foundation for your next level, your next journey. And now you have attained this impressive milestone in your life with great honor and integrity. Today, I am so honored to say we are proud of your many achievements over the years, your various accomplishments in almost all curricula and extracurricular activities, your participation in trio services from math and global tutoring, and who can forget SAT classes or driving out for those college tours. We hope you treasure these moments and experiences, and as you press forward, that you are reminded to seize the moment at all times. I and my fellow colleagues at Brooklyn College Trio thank you for being a part of our community, and we are also very proud of each of you. My dear class of 2021, as you leave what has been your home for the last 4 years, Brooklyn Collegiate High School, expect that some challenges do await you. But remember all that we've taught you over the years. It was preparation for this moment. So be bold, be fearless, be trio strong. On behalf of the Brooklyn Collegiate High School, and the Brooklyn College Trio program, I bid you farewell, and I wish you the best of luck in your days ahead. Your best is yet to come. Thank you very much, and congratulations to the class of 2021.
Peace, young kings and queens, and congratulations to you, the graduating class of Brooklyn Collegiate Preparatory High School. Clap it up, show each other love, get up, whoop, 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 whoop. Congratulations. This year, y'all went through an unprecedented situation as it comes to the epidemic that we haven't seen. But you persevered, overcame, and never gave up as a lion does. So congrats again. My name is Vincent Riggins II. I graduated from Brooklyn Collegiate in 2009, almost 11 years ago to the day. I walked these same halls, lived in the same environment, and overcame those trials and tribulations that you somewhat have went through. We didn't go through a pandemic, but graduating from high school is not to be taken lightly. Cherish this moment with the mindset to build on this accomplishment of yours with more of them. Don't shrink to fit in. Strive to stand out and live within the greatness, which is a BC Lion. You young men and young women are on the precipice of adulthood, and the decisions, choices you do or do not make will set up how you see yourself as an individual within this society. Developing an understanding of yourself and how you can impact the world around you will be important. Becoming more disciplined with your time, your thoughts, your actions, and responsibilities. Being the change that you want to see in society. You decide who you are, not society or your peers. Remember that. A quote by Anonymous. So many people said it that there's no one quoter. So you can use that. You young men and young women are powerful. And I hope you don't limit that power that you have to yourself. What we do matters. You have to find what you love for work and within your personal life experience. Work may fill a very large part of your life. And to feel rewarded, to feel satisfied from it, you must trust that you're doing great work. And if you haven't found that, or if you're still searching for that, that's okay. Don't settle. You will find it. But while searching for your purpose, I implore you to volunteer your time and effort to help in areas where you live or work or go to school. This is important and fulfilling for your soul, but also beneficial for you to develop real-world life skills that would transfer to another aspect of your life as you continue to grow. Whether those qualities are leadership, time management, better communication with one another, problem solving, and networking, which is a big one and a great one. Because wherever there's people, there's power, to quote the great Fred Hampton. But more importantly, you learn that the work you do within the community, in these neighborhoods, can make a real impact on the world. Okay? Because as I grew older, I also learned that it's more about who we know and not what we know at some instances and some point in time. So that networking, being in the community, giving back is important. It puts you on another level, but also putting the community around you on another level of love and care, concern. So, but what we know is also important, just as important as who we know. Being an individual within the community and of the community. What does it mean? Who are you within the spectrum of society? To educate a man in mind and not in morals is to educate a menace to society. To educate a man in mind and not in morals is to educate a menace to society. A quote by Anonymous. Take that in. So when you go to college or work or in your community, be an active participant. Make an impact with your presence, your desire to learn, your knowledge, and fearlessness. You are not alone, and no one can live the life or tell the story you are writing this moment. So learn from every mistake, every experience, and every encounter. Your voice and actions can make a very huge impact on somebody else. People will benefit from your stories. Learn from your mistakes. Learn to empathize. Take confidence and power from your willingness to share. By volunteering your time, money, or ideas, you in turn encourage others your age, younger or older, to do the same. Inspiration. But you also empower yourself with your courage and helping somebody else. Right? Because we all dream about our ideal place to live. We want the best of the best. And we all can make that dream manifest into reality with just a little help from one another. So as you take this next step in life, I encourage you to step out of your comfort zone. Give your all to your dreams, goals with maximum energy and effort. Give back to others in whichever way you can, whether in finances, your time, speaking to those younger than you, and those going through similar experiences that you just have encountered. So those in lower grades than you, just give a little gain back to them. This will help you learn how to become a leader. Again, understanding that we have the power to change the dynamic of society through genuinely helping each other. Life is our biggest teacher, and we will learn more from our impact on people than any school building. We, the people, are the biggest resource on this planet. The people. So, I was also walking around these four walls of Brooklyn Collegiate, and my thoughts and mindset were not focused on helping my community. It was an afterthought. The only thing for me personally I was preparing myself for was the next level in terms of playing basketball. But I always had someone around me that was involved in volunteer work, community activism. So even begrudgingly, I would go help and put my time in. And I can say now that I appreciate every time I went to a community event that I didn't feel like going to. The impact, what I learned, the personal satisfaction that I feel and gratitude I feel after from helping someone is immeasurable. I can't quantify it with anything else. So when you see somebody else benefit from just a little work and effort that you do, it's an amazing feeling, and everybody wins. A little shout out to my pops, Vincent Riggins, Sr. But I want to leave y'all with this. Congratulations again. Y'all are amazing young men and young women that are about to go on to do great things in years to come and even now. So, but last but not least, I leave you with this saying of the acronym of the LION. The L, live and learn. I, inspire yourself and others. O, obstacles only equals opportunities to grow. And N, never give up, Never regret. Have the heart of a lion. Peace and love, family. And congratulations again. My name is Vincent Riggins II. Also starting up a BC for Life Alumni Association. So we'll be in contact. Enjoy, fellas. Enjoy, ladies. Big ups to your next step in life. Peace.
Hi, I'm Sheree Materney, a PTA president. On behalf of the PTA team, we would like to congratulate the class of 2021 on this big accomplishment. I know it hasn't been easy. You never imagined your senior year to be like this, but you did it. We are all proud of you. If you need anything, you know you can come back to your BC family, and we are here for you. Congratulations once again.
Congratulations, class of 2021. You guys did it. I remember when you guys came in as baby freshmen, and here we are on your graduation day. We're so proud of you. There were obstacles in your way, but you guys overcame them all. Don't forget, we're always here for you to pop on in for extra support or for extra snacks. We'll talk to you soon.
Hello, senior class of 2021. I'm Janice Ross, the superintendent of Brooklyn North High Schools, and I'm thrilled to be here to congratulate you, the seniors of our 47 high schools. There are many of you here today, and I wish I could be there to see you all in person. But I'm speaking to each and every one of you when I say congratulations. You are about to graduate as part of the Brooklyn North 2021 senior class. You are very special and a notable class because you're graduating during a time our country is experiencing great transitions. And yet, I'm optimistic that we can and will make progress in addressing the complex problems that arose this past year. I'm excited to see us all turn the corner together and move forward. We are celebrating you for many reasons, because during this time, you deserve to be recognized for the incredible accomplishment of graduating from high school, but also persevering through obstacles that your peers before you have not faced with bravery and strength. I'm so proud of you. We at Brooklyn North embrace the pedagogy of critical love. We teach with love, we love our students, and we believe love will heal. But we also know it's not that simple, and that it requires a commitment to love. And you are the ones who can enact this by loving yourself and one another, and believing in your ability to make the changes in the world that are needed. Your education is the foundation and key to being an agent of change in policy and practice. The world is different already, but you know that you're the ones who will, empowered with your education, move forward to make your impact, and know that Brooklyn North will always be a home for you. We wish you the absolute best, whatever path you choose to take. At this time, I want to congratulate your family and the people in your life who have supported you in getting where you are today. Congratulations, class of 2021. We love you.
Greetings, Principal Heather Newman, faculty, staff, administrators, parents, and the most important participants, you, the graduates of Brooklyn Collegiate Preparatory High School. I am State Senator Roxanne J. Prasad, representing Senate District 19, a district where many Brooklyn Collegiate Prep students reside. As a supporter and advocate of Brooklyn Collegiate Prep, I offer my congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. We are proud of your achievements, and you should be proud also. Graduates, you've endured during an unprecedented time in our history, The COVID-19 pandemic has taught us much about ourselves and our society. Today's graduation ceremony may not be what you expected when you entered your senior year, but it is beyond your control. However, you've persevered and you've made it to today. You're graduating and moving on to new chapters of your lives, and I commend you on your achievements and wish you success. Whether you go on to pursue higher education, join the military, or enter the workforce immediately after graduation, the crucial lessons you've learned at Brooklyn Collegiate Prep, both inside and outside of the classroom, will serve to guide you all through the rest of your lives. I commend your principal and teachers in their tireless efforts to enhance your academic and social experiences. Experiences that not only benefit you, the students, but also benefit the surrounding community. Our community is stronger when schools in our district succeed. Class of 2021, you did it. The world will see that you're prepared for whatever challenges may come your way. I believe that you are ready to begin your adult lives and thrive as intelligent and motivated individuals. Class of 2021, take the memories you've made here at Brooklyn Collegiate Prep and carry them with you. Keep in touch with your teachers and friends. Make new friends, but remember the ones here. Thomas Edison said, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed always is to try just one more time." Class of 2021, when things are challenging as they sometimes will be, don't give up. Congratulations, Brooklyn Collegiate Prep High School Class of 2021, and best wishes. Keep on climbing the ladder of success and aim for nothing but the best. Make us proud. Remember, you are unique.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let all rejoice and rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as a rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the Lord had restored us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of the new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let all rejoice and rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as a rolling sea.
Good evening, BC graduates, family, friends, faculty, and staff. I'm Kyle Ishmael, Executive Director of the New York State Black, Puerto Rican, Hispanic, and Asian Legislative Caucus, and it is my sincere honor to be able to address the 2021 graduating class of Brooklyn Collegiate Preparatory High School. I gotta say, I'm not sure exactly when it happened, but I've grown to really love graduation ceremonies. And while things may look a little different this year, the best parts still remain. A sense of relief and accomplishment despite any obstacles, the feeling of uncertainty, yet opportunity for the future, and speeches that you may or may not remember. You'll probably celebrate with loved ones in your cap and gown as friends and strangers wish you congratulations. And, take it all in. You've earned it. You deserve it. And when that inevitable thought of, so what now, creeps in, remind yourself that it's up to you and you have all the tools to figure out what now. My mom graduated from Tilden High, not too far from BC. She took some college courses, but the path for her included jumping into the workforce, working her way up, meeting my father, doing some traveling, and eventually growing her family in Long Island. My parents' investment in our family allowed me to graduate high school, graduate college, graduate law school, and build my career to where it is now. And while I plan to grow and invest in a family of my own, I know that it's also my responsibility to invest in the community around me, the same community that's invested in me. As 2021 graduates, you've experienced a lot in the last year, and how you, and I'm talking to you, how you've been able to will yourself to this point is worthy of celebration. The burdens you faced, the adjustments you've been forced to make, the stress, the difficulty, the moments of sadness, fear, and uncertainty, they are real, and you may not be done processing all of it. I can promise you that I'm not done processing it all either. But we never have to be alone when we see ourselves as part of a community, as part of a broader, larger community. And the beauty is we get to define that community. It can be your close circle of friends. It can be your family, your neighborhood. Your community can be defined by the things that you enjoy, the people that you love, or the passions that you fight for. Just know that whatever community you create for yourself, you have a responsibility to pour into that community, to lift others as you climb, to teach as you learn, and to allow other people some grace. Because you never know what other battles people may be facing, and know that you've created the right community for yourself. You'll know that when you receive all of those things in return. So for now, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and release it all. Because everything behind you has prepared you for everything that's ahead. The good, the bad, the in-between are all memories that are uniquely yours, and they help to shape who you are, how you move in this world, and most importantly, how you see yourself in this world. It's an honor to be able to share in this moment with you all. I'd like to thank you, God bless, and once again, wish you congratulations.
Peace and blessings, everyone. This is Jamani Williams, your public advocate. I want to offer my heartfelt and enthusiastic congratulations to the class of 2021. This success comes after your hard work, your sacrifice, your ability to overcome challenges of the last year and throughout your education. And you've earned a moment of celebration at this milestone. You've all faced challenges that many other graduates have taken on, and new ones we hadn't previously imagined. Congratulations. Some of you, reaching this moment may prove some people wrong, as I know it did for me, but I want to focus on the people who helped get you here, who supported and empowered you to achieve, and to take a collective moment to offer them gratitude for always being there, for being a part of your success. I know that this year, commencement looks a little different, that the celebrations are more personal and individual, while we continue to practice safe social distancing as we hope to approach, but crucially, have not yet reached the end of this moment of public health crisis. But what stands the same is the level of achievement and accomplishment you've all reached, especially under extremely trying circumstances. What stands the same is all the work you go on to do from here. We don't have to be in the same room to come together and drive progress and change. We may all be physically apart, but maybe now more than ever, we need to stand together and support one another in our goals, shared and individual. Your education can empower you to change the world. And the best way to create change is often to begin with your world, with the issues and places closest to you and your community. Transformational change that shakes a city starts on one block. We've seen that in the movement for social justice over the last year as people, largely young people, raise their voices to demand and to create that change. We may have gotten some accountability, but the movement continues for justice. We need your experiences, your voices, your efforts to create the truly transformational change we all need. I want to offer you a piece of advice you rarely see on any motivational posters or banners. And that's at some point, you will fail. And you may fail miserably and multiple times. And what's important, though, is what you do in the wake of that failure, how you come out of it to grow, and what you'll go on to do next. And while graduation is the end of one chapter, it's the beginning of all that's to come. We all know that the last year is going to go down in the history books, and it's up to you to write what's next. How we come out of this pandemic is still an open question, whether we can go beyond returning to normal and instead move forward a renewed New York. You're all a part of answering that question. You're not the leaders of tomorrow. You are the leaders of today, and we're going to need you. So as we honor you, the graduates, and all you have done, I'm sure I'm not alone in looking ahead to all you'll accomplish in the future. In fact, we're all counting on you.
Ariani Abreu, Evan Adames, Christiana Adagoki, Taron Allen, Nakai Andrews, Oluwafemi Atuwagbe, Makai Augustin Ramin, Joel Bacchus Herman, Cherno Barry, Javon Bell, Andrew Belvit, Kiara Bowen, Christopher Breaker Jr., Devontae Byer, Alayla Carrington, Nanachi Kobina, Keon Coffey, Nyla DeWint, Edmire Diudun, Brandon Encarnacion, Chandy Naya Fluker Matthews, Elijah Francis, Angel Frias, Elisa Gilbert, Benjamin Glover, Janasia Glover, Takia Hardison, Tyreek Harewood, Courtney Harris, Fatima Hassan, Shanika Hermanstein, Freedom Hill, Devian Hodge Jackson, Denise Howard, Nia Hilton, Darren Johnson, Cordell Jones, Damian Leverett, David Leverett, Christian Lewis, Darius Lewis, Juan Littlejohn, Leonardo Lopez, Basma Mamadou, Jadine Messias, Charity Miller, Ricardo Morris, Wajiha Nafio, Brent Neal, Luis Nunez, Kalechi Akawagro, Khalil Pascal, Janaya Rains, Andrew Reed, Robert Reed, Abigail Richards, Heaven Richards, Akeem Richards, Calum Rodney, Tremel Ross, Christopher Rowe, Rondu Salters, Delia Sanchez Barahona, Titus Smith, Gabriel Soto, Kyra Sykes, Ezekiel Thompson, Tamar Thorne, Tyrese Trelevin, Tatiana Valentin, Kalenji Voltaire, Jamar Weatherhead, Chelsea Williams, Kiara Williams, Malin Williams, Jobless Wright.
This is the moment you've all been waiting for, graduates. Please rise. Place your tassel on the right-hand side. By the power vested in me by the New York State Department of Education and the New York City Department of Education, I now pronounce you graduates of Brooklyn Collegiate High School. Please move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations. Woo!